Back out at the range, and I brought out another rifle I have never fired before. And this is a Kentucky rifle. Actually, it says Kentucky Jagger on the top. So as you can see, it's a Flintlock. I picked it up used, naturally. For what they wanted for it, I just had to grab it. This one's the only muzzle loader I have that's not a 50 cal. This one's a 45. So it's a very nice looking rifle, full length wood on it. It's pretty hard to beat that. Nice brass cap on it. My downside is my fancy loading ram won't fit the long barrel. I didn't measure the barrel, so I don't know how long it is. And it's got that nice brass patch box on it, and it really is a nice looking rifle. Let's see if I can find some two of these screws are just regular steel screws. I gotta see if I can find some slot head brass screws to replace that with. And it's just single trigger, no double set on this one. And I always like the shape of the buttstocks in that old curved style. But it's a really sleek looking rifle, and it's a long one. So hopefully it'll shoot okay. The only concern I have is getting spare frizzins. I'll have to see if Dixie Gunworks down in the US has any. I'm soon going to have to learn how to reharden those faces. But yeah, it has a few minor issues. The bore and everything's beautiful in it, but action needs a little bit of work. Just mostly cleaning up. And like I said, I'd like to get a couple of spare frizzins for it. Maybe I can make a couple of the ones I got fit. I don't know yet. But yeah, it's a really nice, long, sleek looking rifle. I'm 45 caliber. But last night I got busy and I made up a bunch of Lee real bullets. Do the first shots with this gun. I was going to bring out round ball, and I said, you know what, I went through all the farting around to make these. I'm also using. So first shots will be with the Lee real bullets, and I'll get her loaded up and get some, hopefully some flames and smoke happening here. So I put 60 grains of 3F. I got a 45 cal Wonder Wad, and I got the greased Lee bullet on top of that. So see, hopefully she'll make enough spark to light off here. And it did. And it's a cheek puncher. So it's a little to the right and a little low. Of course, you can see just on the right there, 1 inch down from on the right and from the center. I'm using up the rest of my waterlogged targets here. But hey, she lit off, so I'm pretty happy. But the frizzin's still got enough life left in it for that. Okay, ouch. The sight's going to need a tweak, but man, oh man. Look where that second bullet went. Half an inch lower and to the right, if that. We'll try it without a wad this time, just see if there's any difference at all, which I doubt. I'll aim for the exact same spot. Apparently it made no difference at all. The wad, I didn't really think it would. What I will do is protect the bullet a bit, keep it from letting the barrel. was afraid this might start happening. So the bullet went a little high and right of the bullseye there. That's alright. Because I aimed a little too high, obviously. Yeah. Well, she's far right. I was aiming here. And we slugged her here. So, boy, those bullets are, they cut a pretty nice, clean, round hole. Yeah. So, but again, I got a wind that's going to be carrying that bullet a bit too. So, aim further to the left. Ha! Didn't even expect it to go off that time. Flintlock gets you every time. A little low. Getting closer to the center. Had the front sight way to hell over here. Let's see, when the wind dies off, I'll be able to make an adjustment. But that's not bad. Getting on to her, and I flinched pretty good on that one. Worst thing about these black targets, you can't really see where your bullet hole is from back there. Yeah. That worked. All right. A little high and on the right. So, yeah, we're doing okay. Really wish this wind would go away. That would let me know, is it the wind or is it the sight or is it the flinch? Or is it all of the above? Yeah, figured it was a little low. Wonder if I should even think about the 100-meter. Can't tell. Yep, I gotta adjust the sight. So I was aiming way over here. He was aiming about here, hoping to hit this. And this is where we ended up putting the bullet right through here. It does a nice clean hole, doesn't it? Yeah, so there's no wind hardly at all, so it's definitely sight adjustment time. I just wish I brought my other targets. I thought I did, but I didn't. Or wishful thinking on our zombie gopher, I think. I made an adjustment to the rear sight. We'll see how that works out. Missed her completely. Not even close. I don't know if I went over. Don't know. Must have. Right target. Right on the bottom. Just nicked the edge of the paper. So on straight down from the black right hand target, the blue dot target, you see a little nick. I got binoculars here, I forgot I had. The old cheapos. So I'm going to do another one and see where it goes. I was pretty much aiming dead center, so I'll raise it up and see what happens. Well, that was a day with the Euroarms Kentucky rifle. As you can see, I started taking it apart and cleaning her up. Yeah, it's pretty gun. It does have a few issues. I did start tweaking the sights when I was out there, and that's quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit of work. I don't know if it's gonna be like that if I use a round ball, probably. But you can see where somebody looks like a homemade flash hole. And another issue, minor issue I guess, you can see these two pieces of leather. The previous owner had them in here. Either side is, I guess, act as a spacer. But you can probably see how the fouling is going down. This was, I wiped this out, but this was full of fouling. So what I'm going to end up doing is getting a piece of leather. Originally I was thinking about countersinking this hole deeper. The mount for the action here. So it'd be close to the barrel. But I think what I'll do is just follow the outline of the pan here and make a leather gasket similar to what he attempted to do with two patches, but I'm going to go right, follow the bottom of the edge of the barrel here, and that'll clean up the gap and keep fouling from getting down here and making a mess. Because to take the barrel off this one, you'd drive all these pins out. This one's all held together with the pins, which I'm going to do just so I can have a look at stuff and take the trigger off, clean all that out, because that fouling, it does it. The inside of this was coated. I got to give it a coat of ballast all there to help fix it up. And I got to take a hard drill this out, put a hardwood dowel in there, re-drill it, and with a screw. You may be able to see there's a gap there. But this bench resting this rifle, this is evil. I got a pretty nasty bruise on my shoulder from this thing punching into my shoulder. Standing up, it's not so bad, but this is quite narrow, and for a fellow my size, it's not enough. I got some really dense packing foam. It's like a really hard foam you get electronics and stuff in. There's actually not electronics, some equipment and stuff in. I'm going to cut it straight. Just, especially when you're bench resting. And then I may slip a recoil pad on it just to purdy it up. Actually, I think I might have a leather sling for this thing, which would even be better. But yeah, that's a real shoulder smacker, that thing. But that's a nice stripe. Almost looks like a repair, but it's a nice stripe in the wood. Yeah, so it's a nice rifle. But yeah, that was a pretty fun day, except for that evil recoil shoulder bruiser there. That was something else. Yep, beautiful rifle, just loving it.